In the heart of Africa, a king emerged who outsmarted European empires, crushed invaders, and forged a nation that stood uncolonized. His name was Menelik II, a ruler whose legend blends divine ancestry, battlefield genius, and a vision that dragged Ethiopia into the modern age. This is the saga of a man who defied the impossible. Menelik II claimed descent from King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, a divine right enshrined in Ethiopia's Kebra Nagast. Crowned in 1889, he inherited a fractured empire, but Menelik, like his ancestors, believed his destiny was to unite Ethiopia, or die trying. To Ethiopians, Menelik wasn't just a king, he was the elect of God, a unifier ordained by heaven. In 1896, Italy's General Baratieri marched 20,000 troops into Ethiopia, armed with cannons and arrogance. Menelik rallied 100,000 farmers, warriors, and priests. At Adwa, he lured the Italians into Ethiopia's highlands and annihilated them. Europe's colonial scramble met its first African roadblock. Menelik's victory wasn't luck, it was strategy. He bought modern rifles through French traders, studied his enemy's arrogance, and turned the mountains into a death trap. For Africa, Adwa became a rallying cry, "We will not be owned." Menelik didn't stop at war, he built Ethiopia's first hospital, school, and bank. He imported electricity, designed Addis Ababa, New Flower, and even installed a telephone line, all while wearing a lion's mane crown. His rule blended tradition and progress, but not without bloodshed. Critics say he expanded Ethiopia's borders through conquest, subjugating the Oromo and others, yet his pragmatism saved the nation from colonization. A tyrant, a visionary, or both? In 1909, Menelik suffered a paralyzing stroke. Some whispered it was a curse for his ruthlessness. Others blamed court poison. His final years were a shadow play. His wife, Empress II, ruled in his name, burning documents to hide secrets. When he died in 1913, Ethiopia mourned and braced for chaos. Menelik's death left a void. His successors couldn't match his genius, leading to revolution decades later. Today, Menelik II is a national icon. His face stares from currency, his sword hangs in museums, and Adwa is a global symbol of anti-colonial resistance. Yet debates rage. Was he a unifier or conqueror, a reformer or autocrat? Either way, his legend is carved into Ethiopia's soul. Menelik's Ethiopia was flawed, but it was ours. Menelik II walked a razor's edge between ancient faith and modernity, unity and oppression. His story forces us to ask, how far would you go to protect your nation's freedom? If this king's defiance inspired you, smash like, subscribe, and debate below. Hero or anti-hero? Let history decide.